FutureFest is another metaverse platform, so this is really interesting. This is not Wax, one of the couple here that are not Wax projects. And they had the farmers market event there earlier this week. It was really awesome. I was there, and they're going to open the place up too. The next event after this, on the hour and a half hour, there's an hour of activities in FutureFest over on the other presentation area. They're going to open up the farmers market for us to check out. Now you do need like a better, if you're sitting here in mobile or a slower computer, if you have problems with frame, then you're not going to be able to do theirs. But that's fine. I'll cast the screen and like we'll look at it. And if you're able to get in, then hopefully you will and go look at it because it was a brilliant. And we'll look at it here when you're sharing. But it was a heck of a venue that they put together for the Halloween event. Like a really robust, huge place, a video game like place. There it is. There we could see it. So we'll let you take it away, but and show off stuff and just talk about yourself, how you got going, and what kinds of things you're doing, things you can do in there. Walk around, show all the things you could do, and we thank you for being here.
For sure, thank you. I'm Steven. I'm CEO of FutureFest, and we've built a metaverse platform from the ground up. And as you can see here, this is our event we did on Halloween a couple days ago. We had about 40 different projects. It's sort of like a convention, but we also have other activities, like we had a music stage, a stage where different project leaders would talk about their projects, and a maze that allowed people to travel around and explore.
Mm-hmm.
Also a section for artists as well. We had about 50 artists, I believe, that were showcasing their work. I'm not sure if you guys could see my screen.
Yeah, we're all looking at it. Yep.
This is a music stage. It's a little dead right now, but like when we're playing music, it's all like popping.
Oh yeah, of course. When you have an event, then people were there. People were all jumping around. It was awesome. And you said you had like 400 concurrent people.
We had 400 total users, but
total.
I think we topped out. Yeah, we topped out about 170.
Oh, still, that's awesome. That's awesome. You got people from all different chains. Yeah, exactly. Funkin says, "Ooh, music stage." Yeah, that was awesome. You had DJs. They had the bassist from Good Charlotte do a little set. Here, look. We're seeing the screen. This is a roller coaster. You could get in and jump around. It was really all these little activities you put in were really fun. And look how robust it is. Like vibrant. Everything is super video game like and. Like really beautiful landscapes and everything, and you put in a maze. I was blown away. I think everybody that made it in there and was able to run around was blown away with how awesome it was, and did not expect it. And it was and you did it for one day. You opened it for Halloween, but now
about 3 hours,
yeah, for 3 hours on Halloween at that, yeah. But now you have the whole venue, so that's what they're doing. They build venues like this, and now they're able to use it in the future for anything. So it's like building a library, and they can customize it and stuff like that.
Yeah, most of our technology is just the infrastructure to support these types of events, but we want to try and make it a way for like allows different creators to actually create their own types of events in the future.
Oh.
So for this world, it only took us about maybe 3 weeks to build.
That's incredible, guys. They're also a small team. They're a very, very small team. So the fact that this is weeks is incredible.
Yeah, we only have 5 people on our team, and we were able to make like templates for all these different booths. So it was very easy to onboard different projects to everything. So as you can see here, like these links work as well. So if you want to go to the website, you just click the external link and everything will take you there. Here is the Goose World where project leads would talk about their projects. We had a lot of people that were really interested in this world in particular. But there's...
Yeah, and that was like a big casting screen. So like what you see here right now was there. They would have music and stuff there. You got avatars and items with a shop, so you can buy items in the shop to use, like your skins and your vehicle. See how he's on a vehicle? you get like a scooter by default that you can zoom around, but then you can get these items and really beef up. You had some awesome items in there, and it's also it can be NFTs, right? Or not
Yeah,
yet?
yeah. So by default, everyone has a scooter. Like here. Oh, sorry, I forgot where I put it. Yeah, here's a default scooter. So everyone has a scooter. But if you own one of our NFTs, you actually unlock one of these like hoverboards. That's like a lot more cool than the default
Yeah,
scooter.
a
Um,
hoverboard. Yeah,
there's a
we were
hoverboard here.
talking earlier. There's a skateboard project, and there was
Yeah,
we just had a drop of an NFTOPIA skateboard, and I was like, yeah, in the future maybe we'll have a metaverse platform that converts any items into like wearables, like Future Fest. And I was like, we could ride around in our own skateboard. That'd be fun, right? So that's what you see
yeah.
right there. He's got items.
We've worked with about maybe like 30 different projects already to incorporate their assets onto our platform. So like a number of these items are based off of other projects. Like for example,
Yeah.
this avatar completely. Like if you hold this project's NFT, you actually unlock this avatar, so you can walk around and play as this avatar, and with like all these different ones. So for us, we like to work with different projects to incorporate their brand into
Yeah,
our platform.
yeah. Well, we love that too. Everybody here loves that type of stuff. We've already had people ask if we could do skins in here and frame. But yeah, so the like these skins, that is a project. Now this is mostly Cardano. So when he says holding their NFTs, it's a Cardano thing. But they're going to open it up and do more chains too. Uh, like
Yeah, right now
Wax.
we right now we support Ethereum as well through MetaMask.
Okay.
We added this entire collection onto our platform from this Ethereum NFT project. But we could definitely add more as well. And I think Wax is definitely one that we're looking at that we could possibly add as well in the
Yeah,
future.
that's awesome. Now you need wax people. You need wax people to go over there and do the things. But as far as the
Yeah,
blockchain efficiency goes, it'd be like yeah, there's no gas or nothing. It's instant. Like it would work really really well for this type of stuff. And then yeah,
yeah,
basically if that was a thing, we could sell. And if we did like events, and we very well might do events here in the future. But we could sell NFTs that are items. See the wax NFTs. You could go buy drops, and then that'll unlock your item in here, like the way that he just said for the other chain. So that's awesome.
yeah.
Uh,
It's a way to bring your community to life, pretty much.
mm-hmm.
Like if you guys had avatars, you could just put them in the world, and they're all together with other projects. Hello, Core Maze here.
Yeah, look at that. The corn maze. It was a legit maze. I didn't realize at first it was an actual maze to get to the center. I was like, oh, it's just a bunch of
Just
walls
jump
running
here.
around. And then I was like, oh, there's something to get to over there.
Yeah,
And yeah, we had a booth here too, so that was awesome to do a little booth swap. We got you here now, and we were in there. Uh, Randman in the Twitch says Kristaya did a good job making the NFTopia booth look spooky since it was on Halloween. That's right. That's right. She added
yeah. Let me try to find it actually.
some flair. It's right at the beginning of the when you first enter the maze. That's where it's at. Oh, Kristaya's here. I just saw the emoji pop up. There you go. Thanks, Kristaya. You're the one that did our booth content. Or there was. Or no, that's our map. That's your map. Oh, to the right. To the right. Turn
Okay.
around.
We have like a lot of physics in the game too, so
Yeah,
like as you
it's
can
it
see, this
right there.
pumpkin is
Oh,
like you can just hit it.
you passed it.
Right here.
Yeah,
There it
there
is.
you
Okay.
go.
Awesome.
That was
There
our
you go.
booth. I hung out in there. I talked to some people. I met some people. It was awesome. Actually, there was some people, at least one anyway, Polly, who I met, who promised he would come to today or this weekend. Yeah, I met him yesterday. He was trying out Frame, and he didn't know anything about wax, and he was like, "It's really interesting learning about wax." So I love that. But yeah, this was our booth. So you see there, yeah, you can. It's like you walk up. That's their link thing. So you walk up to the things and can click E, and it'll take you to their tabs, and lots of other things. Look at the bottom right. Do the cheers and the thing. Do the cheers. That's real cool. You can cheer using like. Uh,
Cool.
oh wow, it's a custom cheer too. You had the
Yeah.
Huskies.
So I believe you guys had one too. Like I think it's right here. right? So I'm gonna replace it. See,
Look at that. So he just cheered and it popped out the thing that Kristaya made. That's awesome.
I also have a graffiti system. I think you guys made one too. So
Yeah.
like, here's a graffiti. Right there.
A graffiti is a paint spray, so you can like put it on the floor. Look at that.
Anywhere in the world, you.
That's cool.
And we have a pet system too. So like, you can summon a pet that follows you around, which also dances with you. So if you dance, it also dances. Yeah, little pet. So this pet is actually from another NFT project within Cardano as well. So we could do things like that where if you guys had IP, that would make sense for a pet to follow you around. It's perfect.
I missed some chats in here, but yeah. Ooh la la, NFTOPIA hoverboard.
Yeah.
Skateboards for traveling. Yeah, yeah. Lots of things. Show off some of the skins that you were showing us the other day. Like he's got all these cool and vehicles. He was running around driving a forklift, driving
Yeah.
a truck, all these different cool things. Uh,
Got a forklift right here.
and you got is the place open right now? Did you open it?
Uh, I can open it right now really quick. But it's only like desktop download.
Yeah, of
So
course.
if anyone has the capable hardware, then they could do it.
Yeah, right.
Let me
Either
open it right now.
right now or here in 15 minutes, or the next hour will be an event. So the place will be open, but you will need a desktop with a minimum graphics card to do it. Right. But if you do,
Yep.
then you'll be able to jump in there and go through all the stuff if you want. And all the boosts and everything is still there. Without
Yeah, for Windows, you would
without
need
a
a.
bunch of events, because they had events too, that like the music sets. It was great.
Right now it's like kind of empty because there's no content happening. Like
Right.
there's no nothing streaming. But I think you still have a interesting time just exploring.
Oh, of course. Yeah, there's plenty of stuff in there to just explore and look. Yeah.
But yeah, the world should be open now on futurefest.io. We're gonna open it up temporarily, so if you guys wanted to come in, you could take a look.
Yeah. Yeah, it's temporary. It's not full-time open the way we're doing it. So it takes a lot of resources for them to do this. But they're kind enough to open it right now for and also next hour during that event. Look at that truck. And so if anyone wants to run around and do it, you go to futurefest.io and then just hit enter now. You need to create an account. There is a way to get in with your browser, but we'd recommend downloading the client if you can. And if you can do that, if you can get it downloaded, then do that and it'll be super smooth. Super duper smooth like a video game. I thought the experience was fantastic. I also have a good computer though that was able to do that. But yeah, it works really well. Very impressive.
Yeah, we try to add more features every time we do an event. Because an event is a way for us to just test our platform. And just throwing an event it's a good way to get feedback, just constantly.
Uh-huh.
But it's been great.
Did you have any helpful feedback there from Tuesday?
Yeah, a ton. Like including you, like a lot of streamers that were able to stream their whole experience. We were able to see things that we normally wouldn't see.
Uh-huh.
In terms of user experience. So that's going to help us
Yeah,
to
good.
figure out what we're going to be working on next.
Yeah. I thought it was awesome. Now, as far as a convention, yeah, I mean, I feel like what we're doing is more like a convention when yours is more like a branded environment full of stuff to do in the events. It's just a little different, because it was more fun to run around and explore and try out all the things than going booth to booth to do AMAs the way we're doing. But yeah, it's whatever. People want different things. But you see all these tents, these are still booths. These are all branded real projects. Lots of them. You guys got also 40 some projects. That was out of nowhere. Like, that was awesome. You got all these Cardano people and everything coming in here. They just overall.
And the funny thing about like these projects is that like they want like we wanted everyone or the project leads to stay in their booths so people could come and talk to them, but the project leads ended up just going.
Yeah, they wanted to explore too. That's
they
fine.
wanted to explore, which is why like they weren't there.
That's fine. Well, here in Frame too, there's nobody's manning their booth. We're just kind of going event based too. That's fine. But yeah, it's proximity. They have it on proximity chat, so you're running around. There's not voice boxes like what we have, but you're only talking to the people that are you're nearby. And then if you run away from them, then you leave their voice. And it's kind of easy to lose people, but that was also fun too. It's like real life, right? You can't teleport to people in real life. You gotta go find them. It was kind of like that. It was a lot of fun, I
Yeah,
thought. And yeah, and I was streaming it. So if you wanted, and it's on my Consumer Break Twitch, it's still on the VOD. Anyone wanted to see like what it was like during the event, you can go look at that and skip around and see what the actual live stuff was like. Taco truck. He's got a truck with a taco on the roof. Puzzled says the
that's like
metaverse was amazing. It takes me back to my LARPing days when I played a gypsy. Nice. She couldn't get into the place, but yeah, just being able to view it is cool too.
yeah. There's always like so much more we want to add, make it more accessible too.
Mm-hmm.
Just right now, we just want to make sure the core experience is really good.
Mm-hmm.
And once we do that, then we could like kind of scale it to more platforms, make it more accessible.
Yeah, no, I agree. Especially with what you got, you want to perfect that before you're trying to branch out. Uh, but I know that's a big goal because obviously you'd get more people here in ours too. We have people that are on mobile and with slow computers, and it just sucks. They have to miss out. But it's hard because it takes so much. It's like a whole video game. Like, look at that. Like, you don't play console games through the browser, right? It's because it's very heavy. That's just how it is. Then their metaverse
Yeah,
here is like a video. Look at it. It's like a video game, like a console game. So that's crazy.
do cloud streaming, which allows the processing to be done on the cloud and then it streams to your browser. So even if you have a low-end hardware, you're able to play it. But the issue is that it's really expensive for us to run. So it's like kind of a balance to try to figure out how to best do that
Yeah,
because
yeah,
it is more accessible, but it's very expensive on our end to run.
yeah. I feel you. I'm sure it would be. What do you guys think? You think in the future we might have an NFTOPIA here? Now, if we did, it would be reskinned, or it wouldn't be like what you're seeing. It'd be smaller and a convention, but they can build anything. See, they said they built this whole thing in 3 weeks, which is ridiculous. But they can build
Yeah,
anything. The only reason we're not just jumping right in is because of that accessibility. We don't have a ton of people here, and it would just limit it more so if it was. But if it got more accessible, like we very well might use this in the future, and I think it's awesome. And we could have NFT item. Like he just said it. Like he said they opened to have wax and stuff, and that'd be really cool. Because our projects also love that. Like, in fact, a number of our booths here have models in their booth that are their project. We put in still models. So like they're all about it. These projects have models and NFTs and stuff, and they would love having a skin, just like what you have, like the other chains. Wax would love that too.
yeah, it's a way to bring their community to life
Mm-hmm.
because like it's one thing to rock an avatar, um, but it's another to rock an avatar from an existing community. Because once you see like other avatars from that one community, it's like, oh, I have something in common. It's a cool icebreaker.
Yeah, exactly. That I didn't think of it that way. But yeah, if there's multiple collection stuff going on, uh, we call them collections on Wax a lot, projects, uh, and you're meeting people and stuff, and you see that their skin is the one that you're familiar with, then there you go. You're like, oh, I know you're into something I'm into. That's awesome.
Oh my god, I'm lost.
He's lost
Technical
in the
rate.
maze. So if you make it to the center, and it's an actual maze. It actually took me a little bit too. Or I tried zooming out and looking over the walls, which you can do, and that still was hard. So like, you made a real maze here. And if you make it to the center, which he's trying to do here, you had a cool thing there. They had giveaway entries for getting to certain spots. Now here at NFW, we have tons and tons of giveaways, and I also, by the way, folks watching, we'll look at it later. I have some secrets, but it's only click. You know, it's like a clicking and fill out a form is how we did it. They have an actual button here where you click, or you got there and you hit the button, and then that's giving you an entry, and that's spread out through all the places. There's different places like that. And then I also like how if you wind up there soon, how you have the giant fan. There it is.
There we go.
There we go. Boom.
Right.
So that yeah,
You see
and then
everything.
there's your giant fan. It shoves you way up in the air like that, and you can hover out of the maze that way. That's how you would exit the maze, and it gives you a nice view. That's awesome. And then right there's your little button. Claim your diamond pass. Boom, you got an entry. That's a cool. Like I love that. Uh, the idea.
Did you win one, by the way?
No, I hit that button, but no, I'm not into
Oh.
the Cardanos. I do have a wallet, but I don't think I connected. But it's okay.
Yeah, what we did for this one was you would just need to connect a Cardano wallet to your account, and if so, we would just airdrop it to your wallet if you were selected.
Yeah, yeah, that's how we
That's how
do
we
here
did,
too.
yeah.
There's a giveaway right now, actually, ending in a few minutes, and that's how we do it. We airdrop the winners. See, on Wax, it's like free to do too. We just airdrop, boom,
Yep.
boom, 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 and it's instant. Randman says, did they say it's mostly one dev guy that creates the metaverse? So I met, he's talking about because my stream, I met somebody that was like, yeah, it's basically one guy that built all of it as far as the dev work. Is that right? Or how many people are actually developing all this?
Yeah, so we have 5 people on the team, but there's only one person that actually does the world development. We have one person that helps design and do the layouts and the graphics, but really, there's only one person that actually builds all the worlds.
Wow. And you do it in 3 weeks. Wow.
Yeah, 3 weeks. It's because we tried to develop systems to make it very, very easy to add more content. Because like I guess the core infrastructure that we have, the what makes our platform unique, is that it allows people to build really, really fast. So this is kind of a way to show off like that technology. Yeah, you started out as a VR company, and we pivoted to this metaverse concept, where it's like more like 2D, like third person type of experience.
So you were a VR company, huh? Can
Yeah,
you
we started as a VR company. Yeah,
like doing what like games for VR or what?
we started as a VR company trying to make like a rave simulator type of experience, but it's kind of lame. And also like we weren't really that skilled at the time, so it took us a couple years just to develop the skills to make something like this.
Yeah,
So
I
it took
hear
all those
ya.
years to like
Oh, well, it's
all the trial and error,
incredible.
you know.
That and also a lot of the booths had branded models that were like not just the skin, like what we have still models, but they had like animated things, like that Poly guy I met. I think it was him. I was in the booth he was in, and it was like the butterfly and the mantis were there, and they were like moving around, and it's just
Oh yeah,
crazy how you did all this in a short time with one guy or two guys. That's crazy.
it's interesting because like there's certain things that seem like it's a lot of work, but adds a lot of effects, but it's very easy for us.
Really?
Like for example, the mantis, it looks really, really awesome, but it was very easy to add.
Well, that's
Let
good.
me show you guys.
That's a
this
good
thing,
thing.
right
Yeah.
here, yeah.
Does this work for VR too, or no?
No, right now it doesn't.
Yeah. Well,
But
I
I
think
feel like it'll be easy.
most people don't. Yeah, it's still too early on VR, so there's only some people that even have one. But yeah, look at that big old mantis and just moving around, and like the butterfly inside was flapping its wings and stuff. Just wow, like a video game. And what you see here, you see how it's somewhat choppy. That's only because he's screen sharing. If you're actually inside the world, it's especially if you have the client downloaded, it's as smooth as a console game. Like you're just zooming around, super smooth, no lag. I thought it was great.
Yeah, I'm looking at frame right now. It's actually, at least from my end, it looks relatively smooth.
Yeah, it's
like on
it's not
the
bad.
chair.
Yeah,
It's actually not too bad. Yeah.
sometimes it's just chopping a little, but yeah, it's not bad. The real version though is all fully. That's awesome.
Yeah.
How many different world? Well, I know you're calling your areas worlds, but entire venues. How many different entire venues you have? I know that there was the Brawl one, and what else?
Yeah, so we've been for this like kind of version of our platform, we've been around for like maybe 2 years now, and I think that since then, maybe a dozen worlds, because we
Okay.
try to get a world out every month, month and a half or so.
Oh wow.
So we also try to change it up quite a bit as well. So
Are you
yeah,
on this? Are you guys on this full time, or you got jobs too on top?
three of us are full time, two of us part time.
Uh huh.
And we'll see how long we could make
Yeah.
that
No,
happen.
a lot of us. Most of the booths in this place right now are like that. We're all indies with job. I'm one too, with jobs,
Yeah,
trying to make things work. But that's incredible how you guys are doing it like that. And I met Steven at Rare Eva. That's how I know about him. So we were in Denver. That's how we met, and it's awesome. Even though we haven't had a convention in your place, I'm really glad we got our booth in, and I got to explore, and now we have you here. It's awesome.
yeah, yeah. Thanks for having us here. Like,
Of
it's great.
course.
And also, that was your first real life event, right? You mentioned for like crypto.
Oh yeah, yeah. The Rare Eva was my first real life crypto convention. I don't really go out and do conventions though. I went because the Hive team hooked me up with a ticket.
Oh, nice. Hmm. Yeah, that was a good time. I liked it.
Oh, I had a lot of fun. Yeah, exactly. Because I don't ever go out, also, that's why I had extra fun. It's like it's way different than my normal life.
You got sick, right, after the event?
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I got COVID.
Oh man.
But that happens at conventions, I guess.
Hmm.
I was out for 10 days. That was so stupid. Oh,
Oh no.
man. There was no time. Nobody got time to sleep for 10 days. Come on. But, oh well. All right. Well, we're on the hour now. Any questions for Steven here?
How do I pull up chat, by the way, in frame? Oh wait, no, never mind. I see it. Awesome.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, the reason we had 20 before or 10, that's because those projects gave us the boards. Other than that, I had 2 pins on everyone. But we're doing it every hour. And make sure that you hit the swag if you haven't. I mean, the big guy, the big guns. At the activities booth, we have a giveaway with 700 prizes on it. So, and it lasts for the whole week. You just go in and enter by doing the social things and holding NFTs. That's how we do it.
Okay.
Any other questions? Now, here on the hour, we're going to just flip this over to Area 1. And you can continue sharing, or actually, that'd be probably good if you just kept running around, if you wanted. I mean,
Okay, for sure.
and
But I can leave the world up for like the next hour or so.
yeah,
So if anyone wants to come in, yeah.
only for that hour. Yeah, you can. After that, you can turn it off. That's fine. But for the
Okay.
next hour, it's 5 p.m. Eastern right now. 6 p.m. Eastern, well, he'll close it. So for the next hour, anybody can go in there. We're gonna put this casting onto the Area 1, and that will be the event. The event is activities in Future Fest. Again, it's not mobile and it's not on slow computers. You're going to need to, which you can try. I mean, if you have a computer, go ahead and try it, but just expect that if you have a slow computer, you might have problems. Don't get upset because of that. But if it works for you, then great. Go in there and check everything out. Look, go through the maze, go to the roller coaster. It's really, really cool. At futurefest.io. Here, Puzzle put beam.futurefest.io. That takes you directly there. You'd hit login. You'll need you need the account. I'm on stream showing it. You hit enter world, farmers market, and then you use desktop client, and then you'll need to download it if you don't have it. So this is a thing you got to download, and yeah, that also takes space. But if you're worried about that, then afterwards you can uninstall it. So there you go.
I love this freaking lift right there.
You got
Yeah,
a
this
forklift
physics.
that
Like,
moves.
yeah.
You can
It
lift
actually moves
things.
around.
Yeah, on
Wait,
Tuesday
can
I
you
was.
lift other people? Can you lift other
Yeah,
people?
I was riding
Yeah.
on one on Tuesday. We're all
Oh.
Like it's lifting like groups of people.
we're all jumping on. He's
That's
also
hilarious.
got vehicles where you can multiple people can get in a vehicle. One person's driving and then the other one's hitching a ride. I thought that was really neat too.
Try to add things to make it more social, like that, where it's like
Yeah, I
you
love that.
respond to something and it encourages people to talk.
Yeah, it really does too. Because I just went on one and they're like, "Hey, go take her for a ride," and then we left the proximity area and I was like stuck with that person. I was like, "Hey, all right, we're on a date." It's just really, really neat. Look at that taco truck. I like the taco on the roof. All right, y'all. Let's draw these winners, and then we're gonna move over to that area. Also, there's other events. There is Ack Alien Stream. That's where we're gonna actually raid to. The Ack Alien Stream is over on Area 3, and he's doing marbles on stream giveaways. And then Area 2 is gonna have the online in doing giveaways. So really, so if you're not able to get into Future Fest, then definitely go to the other events. I mean, you watched enough now, right? You don't need to watch more. But if you want to get into Future Fest and play, then do that. But if you can't, then go ahead, go to Ack Aliens, go support him, enter his giveaways. You know, you can win stuff. And as far as this hourly giveaway for common pins, I have 4LB1G.WAM and EG4E4.WAM. Congrats! If that's your wallet, you'll get a common pin tomorrow. All right. I'm gonna delete this this wall here. Bye bye. But if you want to meander to area 1, which is on the other side of the wall from us, and to the right, then you can pop it right over there and just play around, if that's cool. Thank you very much, Stephen, for coming into our metaverse to speak about Future Fest. And anybody that didn't see it on Tuesday, now you saw a little bit of it. So that's awesome. Thank you guys.
Appreciate the invite.
A little booth, a little group of avatars in here. That's awesome. Yeah, if you want to follow me over to the other area, you can keep on going.
All right. Take care, guys. Thank you.
Use